Welcome to the Voyage of the Naughty Knots. In the previous talk this morning on the stress knot or the naughty knot, I talked about Buddha and the four truths. Buddha is a naughty knot. Let's look. You have to look at the knot in order to see its naughtiness. And a naughty knot is an ironic knot. In other words, you look at it one way, but it's really pointing in an opposite way. It's a no that is yes. That's ironic. Laurel and Hardy their shows, movies are ironic knots. They get tied in a knot, and they can't figure it out. We see, we laugh, but they can't. Laurel and Hardy can't understand why everything they do ends up in destruction. This is a fine mess you've got me into. What is the knot they cannot see? Buddha is a naughty knot. Let's look at his four truths, okay? There are two kinds of Buddhas, two kinds of knots in Buddha. One knot is Hinayana or Theravada knot or secular Buddhism or rational knots. There are instructions to get out of this knot. You follow the Eightfold Path. You follow the steps of meditation, mindfulness, yoga. All these means to an end. The instructions, the manual. What do I need to do to get out of this knot? Tell me how. Somebody will give you a manual. Somebody will tell you how. That's the secular Buddha or the rational Buddha or the Hinayana. It's a means to an end. I want to get to the cessation of knots. I want to get to peace of mind. I want to get to perfection. I want to get an end to suffering. What do I have to do? Here are the steps. How long will it take? Well, I don't know. Could take years. There is a couple of courses out there. You can be enlightened in 3 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. Everybody offers a time scale. Easy steps, you see. Only cost $50 an hour. So that's one Buddhism, the means to an end. And most people look at Buddha this way. They say, well, life is suffering. Okay, how do I get out of that? Well, you do the Eightfold Step, the Eightfold Path, you see. And you do that. That's the way. All right, that's the regular knot of Buddhism. There's a way to untie it. Just by the instructions. Here's an easy course, or just do meditation and follow the sutras and all of that, and do that for so much time, and then you'll be free from suffering. Then you'll untie the knot, you see. Okay. And then it doesn't work after so much time, after years. Nothing's happening. Well, you need to do it more. You haven't done it good enough. You haven't prayed enough. You haven't been mindful enough. You haven't been following the instructions. Keep at it. Okay. And all these spiritual practices, these meditations, these disciplines, come to a point where it doesn't work anymore. I've been doing this. I've been meditating. I've been good. And I'm still tied in knots. I can't get rid of the damn knot, you see. Oh, it's a little looser. It's a little better, but I'm still tied in knot. It comes back. Just when I think it's gone, it returns. What can I do? Well, at that point, there's going to be a shift. You'll either say, "Screw this! I'm gonna either give it all up and just do the world. I'll just practice the world and do what the world says. I'll get some pleasure." And watch movies and do sports and have entertainment and drink good scotch or whiskey or whatever, and just do the world. I'll just practice the world. I'll just do what everyone else is doing. Or there is a turnabout, and that turnabout is the shift from Hinayana, the first Buddhism, to the second, which is Mahayana Buddhism, which is Zen. So you get the first step is the Buddha of means, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got to do that until you come to a point where nothing new is happening. It's not working. I'm not getting the promised land that I was promised. You see, Buddhism promises the kingdom of God in your life. Christianity says, well, you get there after you're dead if you've been good. But this life is hell. You see, unless you're a MAGA, then you're going to have the evangelicals, then you're going to have the kingdom of heaven now. If you just vote for Republicans or Trump, they'll bring you the kingdom of heaven, you see, in your lifetime. How does that working out? So you see the point here, if there is a point. We're looking at the two different knots. There's a serious knot, which there will be a manual or instructions or a way to get untied. And there's the naughty knot. The naughty knot is you keep untying it, and you do the work, and you follow the instructions, and you're still tied in a knot. Now that brings a shift. That brings a spontaneous turnabout, a turnaround. The mind shifts, and you can't do that intentionally because that's the first Buddha knot, which is all intention. You intend to do this practice. You intend to do this for a promise, for a reward, you see. So you can't turn about for a reward because that's part of the first half, the first knot. You see, the first knot of Buddhism is that you're promised a reward, peace of mind, improve your personality, ease and comfort in the world, being at one with the world, all this promise, you see. But at some point, you realize it's not working. So there's going to be a spontaneous turnabout, and that is Zen. Now you begin to look at the knot in a new way. Now, the serious knot becomes a naughty knot. Now, what is a naughty knot? A naughty knot is like your naughty cat. Cats are naughty. They may scratch up to do this. They may knock the TikTok and YouTube is full of naughty cats. And people will intentionally scare the cat so it jumps around and knocks the TV over or it destroys the living room. And we say, oh, that we love our cat. We love the naughty cat. We love the naughty cat. You see, it's like a child. We love the naughty, the rascal, the little rascals. We love the naughty child. The good child is boring. He's just obedient. Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. The naughty child is entertaining, unique, a surprise. We like that. So we keep the naughty child. We love the naughty child. We love the naughty child. And the knot is the same way. When your mind shifts and you no longer try to get out of the knot, you begin to see the knot as part of your nature. All of us have a knot, and we're trying to get out of it. But when we realize there's no way to get out of it, it shifts the way we work with the knot. Now we start welcoming the knot. What is this knot? I'm curious about it. I want to follow my knots. I want to see how long have I been doing this knot. Not who to blame, but how I do it. I begin to be interested in how I tie the knot that I'm tied up in. Because when I stop looking for who did it and a way out of it, I realize there's no way out of it because I'm doing it. That is the Mahayana knot. I realize that I'm tying myself in a knot. Now I'm curious about how I do it. And I look for the moments when I'm tying myself in a knot. And I say, there's that naughty knot, and it releases. Thanks for dropping in. Subscribe and follow these knots.